Welcome back to Frontier Bobs, an actual play RPG played in the acid western role-playing game Frontier Scum by Carl Druid.
Yeehaw! I'm Janette, and I'm playing Killdread Sprains, wanted dead for casual murder.
Howdy, I'm Alex, and I'll be playing Mr. Clem, Cuddles III, wanted dead or alive for spectacular theft.
Hi, I'm Cristina, and I'm playing Mariposa, Dela, Cruz, Rosales, also known as Smiley, and I got attempted grave robber to my name.
Yippee! I'm Dan, and I'm playing Archie Elseworth. I'm wanted dead for attempted picketing.
I'm Shaun, your game marshal. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and check out our Patreon at www.patreon.com/thehouseofbob.
Last time on Frontier Bobs, outlaws Killdread Sprains, Mariposa, Dela, Cruz, Rosales, Archie Elseworth, and Clem Cuddles III, Mr. Clem Cuddles III, arrived in Fort Gullet after fleeing various punishments for their various respective crimes. Some are thieves, some are murderers, some tried to join a union.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, someone here's a murderer?
Somebody.
Oh my god.
Some of us only attempted things.
Yeah, some people only attempted to do things, but
Some of it was only casual.
some of it was casual.
Yeah.
Despite the attempted, the casuals, the unionizations, the picketing, you are welcome with open arms at Fort Gullet for a price.
Didn't really seem like that.
Well, let me finish my sentence.
Oh, okay, good. I was about to say.
For a price, Cristina, for a price. You have to earn your way into Marshal Knapp's good favor, and he has provided you with an opportunity to do that. You've seen the wonderful entertainment that can be had here in Fort Gullet.
The children.
The safe place that, is free of those pesky lawmen. A safe place to hang your hats and kick off your spurs. But in order to earn your spot here in town, you need to make a delivery of a whole buttload of water to an oil rig waiting for you out in the desert. The last time we were leaving, you just had kind of loaded everything up on the cart. You've got your mules. Archie's got his stolen racehorse, and you're all about to make your way out of town. So as this water carriage, loaded with 6 huge barrels of presumably fresh spring water, trundles down this dusty main street out of town, you're going to be passing by these various town folk going about their business.
Howdy.
You see rig workers and outlaws and some women and children.
Children smoking cigarettes and holding giraffe heads.
Yeah, there's like a little circle of like 4
Giraffe?
8-year-olds with...
Yeah, they did the little zoo character, the zoo kid show.
Yeah, they all dressed up as animals.
Dressed up as animals.
You see
Right,
4 of those kids that were like performing last night. They're like sitting on a couple of barrels overturned outside of the tavern, and they're all like smoking cigars and having their morning whiskey.
I yell over to the kids, hey kids, hasn't anyone ever tell you shouldn't start smoking at 10 a.m.?
One of them just spits on the ground in front of you.
That's at least an 8 a.m. thing to do. That's all I'm saying.
As you're going by, you see that these townsfolk are giving you kind of like knowing looks. Like a lot of them seem to recognize that you're the new guys and you've been assigned a task. Several of the women that you pass, the more kind of like maybe well-to-do women in town, they see you going by and they just give you this scowl, like angry eyebrows, and like shake their heads at you.
Even me? Do they know who my dad is?
They like are indiscriminately just like those troublemaker ne'er-do-wells. And one of them even like waves like a bag of groceries at you and is like, "You give them that water and don't come back.
What the hell is wrong with this lady?
Those dirty glass house worshippers. Better off they die of thirst."
Did she drop any of those groceries?
Yeah, there's like cabbage flying everywhere.
All right, I pick it up.
That's my cabbage. She smacks you with her
Not anymore.
knit bag. Back off.
I attempt to tip my hat, but then I realize how like raggedy my hat is, so I just take it off and like hide it behind my back.
Yeah, and she like recoils from the stank.
Jeez. I never said I was stinky.
As we all do.
I don't recall any of you having a bath yesterday.
Don't you carry around coyote piss?
I used to till it was taken away from me.
Oh, it's the way of the road.
That's my greatest loss.
So you finally get towards the end of the street. You're going past these two huge spires of rock that kind of frame the end of the road and the outside of town. And hanging from the spire of rock are like half a dozen bodies of men and women, all hanging by the neck. You see that they're hung, crudely nailed into their foreheads are various silver stars and shields that mark these people as law keepers or bounty hunters.
Oh.
There's a poster tacked up to a board beneath them that reads, "Bounty hunters will be hung." And in a different, more quickly painted hand, "Or worse."
Oh, God.
I don't know if that was needed to be written. Heavily implied.
Well, we're getting out of town anyway, right? So it's fine. Question
Oh,
mark?
be careful. We might run into bounty hunters out there.
So you pull out of town and you are trundling through the desert. Now, there is a rail that comes into Fort Gullet. I'm curious about all of you and how you got here. You're all traveling from various areas throughout the land. How did you travel here? Were you just on your mule the whole way? Did you take the train? Did you have to, hold up a stagecoach to get into town? How did you make your way across the desert on your way here? Was there something significant or interesting that happened to you along the way?
Well, Clem definitely just took his mule because Clem is he's not like a hard dude. He got caught stealing from the till at his dad's shop. He's a soft boy. He was too scared to try to do much of anything else. He has the mule. That was kind of all he felt comfortable doing. And also the mule's his lawyer. And so he figured best to keep his lawyer close just in case he got into any more trouble on the way.
Am I misremembering? Don't you have like a shotgun for a leg? And you're a real soft boy?
Sometimes you meet someone who's like a real wuss, but they have like some super badass tattoos or something.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like
a cover.
I
Take it
see.
till you make
He
it.
got the shotgun leg to look tough.
So you didn't even need to take your leg off? Okay.
Did
okay.
you amputate your own leg to put this on?
No, I hired a guy with the money I stole from the till.
But you like
That's why I don't have any money left.
This is all circular, I see.
Like you willingly had your leg cut off, though, is what you're saying.
Well, look, I mean, people willingly get stabbed with needles because it looks badass, right?
But like
It's different, but
you weren't
yes.
missing a leg before you had the shotgun like thing.
I'd be curious
But,
if this
okay.
was a conversation happening in character or not.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what we'll talk about on our travels.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, put that in my mind. You're a soft boy, but have a shotgun leg. Okay, gotcha.
To make himself look tough.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, like a shotgun leg would be really like clumsy to use. You have to like lay on your back to like try to murder someone. Like it's just impractical.
Unless he's very dexterous, which we don't know yet.
Like shotgun arm, sure. Shotgun leg, that's just cumbersome. We'll see how it comes out in play.
Does it work? Like,
Oh God, I
These
hope
are
it's
all
not just
questions
for
we're
show.
asking in character.
It has specs, so I assume it does. Yep.
It has
Okay.
it works. It
All
works
right.
like a normal gun.
All right, Clem. I'm gonna put this bottle over on that post over there. Have a shot at it.
Okay.
Let's see you use that leg.
Okay, we're going to do some target practice?
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to see it.
Okay.
All right. So to shoot with your gun,
Mhm.
you're going to try and hit something that's a tough shot. It's going to be a slick roll.
Slick. Okay.
yeah, go on, soft boy.
It's my first time using this. And I like lean back all the way and then try to sort of close one eye to get some better aim and try to look over my knee as I like lift my knee up because it's cut off at the knee to shoot this gun. And I shoot it. And what is this, a D20 or something?
Yeah. D20, add slick.
13.
And it shatters the bottle.
Oh, I'm a natural shot.
Well, it is a shotgun. It's hard to miss. But I'll give you props.
It didn't sound like you were going to, but yeah.
No,
Thank you.
Well, I mean, he used a gun, he hit the thing.
You know what they say? You plant corn, you get corn.
I hear that all the time.
Who said that?
Everybody.
Yeah. That old
No, I
lady
don't
who
think
you stole the
anybody said
cabbage
that.
from said that. I heard her.
Besides, it's easier to shoot with your leg. It's harder with your hands.
That I have never heard.
Well, you've obviously been hanging around a bunch of cowpokes.
Yeah, I look at the other two and see if this is like a common saying that I've never heard before as well.
Mariposa's, crossed her arms and shaking her head like she knows what's going on. Mm-hmm.
See, she knows.
So you're saying he ain't shit.
I don't know what it means.
That's what you're saying?
You plant corn, you get corn.
You reap what you sow, which is corn.
I'm learning so many new phrases today. I'm learning about corn. I'm learning about reaping.
I have one for you. Everyone make a luck roll.
We didn't even get into
no.
how the rest of us got into town.
We'll get there.
10.
Oh no. 8.
2.
Oh, no. This is really bad. I rolled a natural 1.
You rolled a natural 1, so you have a -2.
Yes.
Okay, so all of you are so distracted talking about Clem's shotgun leg and discussing the various merits of growing or planting corn that you don't realize that you've kind of rolled your way into this valley full of like thorny scrub oaks, and everybody and their horses are going to take 1 point of damage.
No.
Oh,
hell
no.
No.
Stabbing, fighting to me isn't going to like this.
I only have 1 point of damage. I have 1.
What?
No, you were supposed to fix that.
I was?
Yes.
What's it now?
Oh,
I
Lord.
don't think you told me to fix it.
Yeah, I told you to because your character was so weak that I told you to fix it.
And he's badass, though.
Roll a d6 and add your grit.
Okay, well, I rolled another fucking natural 1. Plus my what?
Grit.
I don't have any grit. It's a 1.
Reroll 1. I don't want you to have 1 hit point.
There we go.
Oh, I accidentally erased what
Okay.
my horse's hit points are, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the
Did-
mule hit point?
The mule has d4 plus 2.
Well, I guess I'll have to re-roll the d4.
What does a racehorse have? Do you have that on hand?
d6 plus 4.
Oh, dang.
My mule was 4 hit points.
It looks like I wrote a 5, but then I erased it. So I'm just going to say it's 5.
That sounds right. I think it actually looks like a 6 from here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I should write 5. That's what you're saying. I like
And how
that.
do you determine your own hit points?
d6 plus grit.
And the mule
Well-
is what?
It should
d4 plus
that should
2.
be on your character sheet by now, I think, too. We're not good at this game.
Oh, my goodness.
Am I the only one with
We
like a
even-
complete character sheet? I didn't even bring mine.
We even built them together.
Apparently, I never wrote
Well, I
down
mean-
it might be on my
I'm
digital
busy
copy.
all the
maybe.
time.
I for some reason erased it. I don't know why I did that. For the horse's health. I had
All right.
everything else.
So I have 2 hit points left. Good to
Okay.
go.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right, so everybody knows how many hit points they have.
Yeah.
You also
And
know
their
how
horse.
many
Yeah.
hit points your horses have.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
All right.
Yep.
And that they do have hit points.
I was sorry to interrupt your conversation. That was just swell. Who's going to talk about their journey next?
We gotta get out of this oak scrub.
I feel like we should shut the hell up and ride
Why are we
straight.
so bad?
Well, that's just Shaun who's just like, you know what? Fuck these guys. And they just put us in bushes.
How'd the rest of y'all get into Fort Gullet?
Oh, I took a train. And that's all you need to know.
Okay.
That's all there really is to say, isn't there?
Yeah. I don't talk much.
Is Killdread the murderer?
No, I ain't murdered nobody no ever.
Okay.
You keep your mouth shut, boy.
Okay.
I agree.
What about you?
Me?
Yes.
Well,
You trapper.
yeah, after I got wanted by the law, I had to steal this here racehorse. It was crazy. I had to steal it right off the track. I put out a trap.
You trapped it on the track?
Yeah. I put out a trap on the
You
track.
broke this horse's leg.
Funnily enough, I did break one horse's legs, but I stole the other horse.
Ah.
So you didn't break this horse's leg?
The other horse was distracted by the screams of pain.
Like a horse traffic jam.
Yeah.
I see. It all makes perfect sense.
And, I had to ride him all the way here.
So what'd you do?
Well,
Did you get the law after you?
it may sound a little silly, but I was trying to organize some people. We were protesting the oil rigs that they're building up in my town. They've been destroying my hunting lands, and that's how I make my living. And it's just simple organizing, and now I'm wanted dead. Which that seems a little preposterous. Like it's either 60 silver pieces or dead.
This tough guy's wanted dead or alive.
Nope, just dead.
I thought the 60 pieces was alive. Just dead. Holy
No,
shit.
they will pay 60 pieces for my dead
For your
body.
dead body.
Yeah. I am wanted dead.
I start kind of looking off into the side.
That's bad. That's how bad unionization is out here.
Yeah, don't mess with Daniel Day-Lewis.
My pappy hates unionizers, I'll tell you that.
Well, I hate your pappy.
I do too.
I hate your pappy too.
And by association,
Oh, shit.
I hate you 1/3. All right, Mariposa, it's your turn.
I just came here through the desert. Me and my mule, Tequila, we just slept in the day, walked in the night, stumbled into town.
Speaking of that, sounds like Mariposa, you had a bit of a strategy for moving through the desert.
Yeah.
You guys know that you've got somewhere between 10 and 20 days of travel ahead of you in order to get out to this particular rig, if that is indeed where you intend to go. What's your strategy here? What's your plan for moving through the sweltering heat?
I mean, I would offer that as sage advice. It worked for me the first time, but it is quite dangerous. The animals, the night animals, they'll get you.
What kind of night animals we talking about?
Oh, your regular wolves turn into werewolves in the nighttime.
Bears.
Bears, they turn into women. They try to seduce you.
What?
Been there, done that. Fool me once, shame on
And
me.
oh man, don't get me started on snakes, man.
What do the snakes do?
Man, I just said don't get me started, and I look away all really upset.
This sounds like penises.
You almost ruined Christina's computer.
Where penises.
So we can do it, but just be forewarned, it ain't gonna be easy.
I'll set up traps at night, and I could use. I mean, my supply of coyote urine is all tapped. Really don't want to know what I have to do to get it back.
Yeah, old Shoddy over here. You can keep watch, right, Softy?
Oh, yeah, I know how to watch for things.
Perfect.
Yeah, those papers work.
Does the coyote press bring in the women or the werewolves or both?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
I mean, he just said he's met a few lady bears in his day.
Yeah. You put a little behind each ear and see what it brings in.
Does it have to be coyote piss?
Oh, yeah. That stuff's potent.
Okay.
Are you wearing some right now?
Oh, I'll let you try some. You see a coyote, you let me know.
What, to tap up, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I got this whole rig set up for it. Luckily, we got all these buckets of water, so.
We'll just jump him out and put the coyote piss in him.
You could say it's worth their weight in gold.
I thought they were more like casks, not like open buckets of water. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, they're casks or barrels.
I'm picturing those like metal jugs
Yeah.
for like
The metal
milk.
jugs?
No,
Like
they're made.
when you milk a cow.
Oh, like those ones that would have like XX.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
No,
like
they're like big wooden barrels.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes way more sense.
Like
Yeah.
a keg of water.
So you got like six of these big old barrels. They're probably, almost 4 feet tall, 2.5 feet across. They're pretty hefty. Your horses are not like having a super easy time.
Our mule train
Pulling this thing. It's pretty heavy. Even a lot of the time you're finding that to get over some of the rough terrain, you're having to like get out. The drivers have to get out and kind of like help guide the mules or move the wheels through like, rutted areas in the road and stuff like that.
So you're saying that they might actually have an easier time if we emptied one of these out.
But you can't put piss in it.
Well,
That won't help.
hang on. What's the molecular mass of piss compared to water? Is it lighter than water?
Pretty similar, but it's sterile.
I've got to imagine there's more in it than regular water. But, I am the only one who went to school here, so I think I know for sure that that's accurate. This is heavier.
Okay, good to know.
But yeah, so I will bring up that suggestion. We can do the sleep in the day, work in the night. It's perilous but worth it, I feel.
I'm a newbie at this. I'll take whatever direction I'm given, really.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to find a pretty decent spot to make camp. Does anybody have any skills or traits on their page that would help them find a good spot out here to camp for the rest of the day before the sun goes down?
I've got lookout.
You can be a lookout?
Could maybe mean I'm good at looking out for things as well.
That probably helps. I'm an expert at blending into my environment. So I can find a good spot that we won't be seen from the beaten path.
Okay.
I got a bear trap, so I could help keep us safe from those ladies.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess they're only bears during the day while we're sleeping.
You have a shotgun leg and a bear trap.
And a revolver.
The soft ass boy. I tell you what.
He's the over-equipped cosplayer.
And I got a fur coat, too.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I just don't have any of that, what you guys were saying. Skills.
I don't even have a coat made of fur. It's just, I have a mangy fur that I just like strap around me with like a rope.
All right, well, I'll get both Archie and Killdread to roll wits and see if they can find a decent camping spot.
I got a 16.
Ooh.
Do I get to add anything from my skill?
Your wits.
Your wits.
Well, I have 0 wits, so that helps nothing.
The skill here allows you to roll it all.
Okay. I got a 4.
Okay. Well, good thing Killdread's here with you because he is able to spot somewhere decent. As you're coming out, the desert here is like more hilly. It's tough to see like really far distances where you are because there's just too much kind of in the way. You can see maybe like an hour or two ahead of you. And so you are able to spot Killdread this side path that goes up to the top of one of the hills that will actually give you a really good spot to really like look around and survey the land. And you see up there that there's a ring of boulders that maybe would work as good cover for you.
All right, look up there, folks. Up that hill, there's some boulders there. We'll hide out there.
That'll do nicely.
Yeah, I agree. Let's set up some camp.
So you head on up and you get up to the top of this crest. Boulders are wide enough for you to park the carriage in between, and you can kind of camp around it, get shade off of the carriage, and there's a little bit of scrub around that your horses can munch on.
Not mine.
As you're setting up camp, or as you're camping, it'll get you to mark a ration off of your sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Because you do need to feed yourselves.
Uh-oh. Rations.
I don't have any of those.
Don't have any rations.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who bought anything, right? Like food-wise.
You do have a trapper with you, so Dan could be doing some hunting.
Wait, did we actually not bring any rations? Were we supposed to bring rations?
Well, you guys didn't bring rations, I'll
We
say.
blew all our money on entertaining children.
You did buy 20 cases of cigarettes.
Well, I thought I would swap them for rations. Apparently.
With who?
With the bears.
Yeah, I'll swap some cigs from you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Guess I'm hunting.
Miss Mariposa, would you swap me a ration for an IOU?
Well, sure.
I'll owe you.
I'll owe you one ration. Wouldn't you pay me? That sounds good to me.
Oh, okay.
Let's say I'll give you one ration for 2 cigarettes.
2 whole
I got
packs?
nothing.
Clem.
I guess so.
Clem.
Not 2 packs, 2 cigarettes.
2 cigarettes. Yeah, sure. Here, take a pack.
Oh, thanks. I take a whole pack. It's not good for you, but I'll take it.
I pull Clem aside.
You're going to loan me a cigarette?
No, I don't have cigarettes.
Oh.
But I am a trapper.
Oh.
Clem, I will give you some of my trapped food once I catch it.
Oh, thank you.
For that fur coat of yours.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
You got it.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to starve, dude.
That seems like a good trade. My fur coat for 1 day of food. You got it.
No. I am a fair man. I will
That
give
sounds
you,
like a fair man deal.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
I will provide your rations for the whole trip.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That actually is a good deal.
absolutely.
Do you want my bowler hat for that? Got this good bowler hat right here.
Wait, what are you offering me?
His
my,
hat.
My bowler hat.
You want rations as well?
Maybe. No. You ain't offering?
I mean, you can trade in your hat, my friend, but I'm going to tell you, I've heard a story that as soon as you trade your hat, all your luck goes away.
I mean, that's a nice hat.
He kind of gets this freaked out look on his face. The offer's expired. And he
No
starts
offer. I
smoking
shake your
really
hand.
shaky like.
offer
You shake his shaky hand.
Don't touch my shaky hand.
I give Archie my fur coat. It's a heavy fur coat. It's -1 damage.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
Ooh, minus
go.
1 damage.
That's pretty
That
good.
is really good.
My mangy fur is -1 damage too.
Are you going to wrap that around your waist now?
Yeah, they're not going to stack. You're going to have to pick
Oh,
one.
they're Even if they don't provide -2 damage, they're stacking.
They do look good together.
You look so hot.
Thank you.
We're in the desert.
You're going to be the hottest one here.
I strike a little pose. Yeah.
Just boiling alive.
Oh, that kind of hot.
Yeah. No, you look attractive, but
Well,
I
thank
do
you.
see that you're sweating immensely.
Now, Killdread, I will happily try to trap some food for you, but I normally just trap for myself. So 3 rations a day, it might be a little challenging. So we'll play your bowler hat by ear.
What do you mean by ear?
I mean that if I can't get your rations, I won't get your hat.
Can't give me rations, you won't get my hat. And if you gave me rations, you couldn't wear my hat?
Hell yeah. Wear your hat so hard.
Are you going hunting or what?
Yeah, really. This is the most fashionable hunter I've ever met.
So right now he's all talk, is what I'm hearing.
Let's see how your luck holds out.
Yeah, he hasn't actually provided anything for anybody.
So I can use one of my skills, which is make friends with coyotes.
Okay.
What?
So that's one of my skills.
All right. Are there coyotes around?
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't know. You're the
Let's-
DM. You tell me.
I'm telling you right now, there's not.
Oh.
You could find some coyotes and then make friends with them then.
Coyotes are more of an evening animal.
Yeah, don't.
You are not the coyote expert. I am.
Who here went to school, my man?
I don't know.
Put
I
up
didn't
my-
ask if you went to school.
He asked if you ever drank coyote piss.
And there was a strange silence. A pregnant pause.
So, Archie, do you have any skills that would give you an advantage to hunt?
I don't think so.
aside from drinking or making friends with coyotes.
Well, unless you count expert at blending into my environment, so I might be able
Sure.
to hide away. And
It's like camouflage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can camouflage. So, you're going to roll a wits with advantage.
that means I get to roll twice. Cool.
Yep. And if you're successful, you might find some game.
Well, first one was good. 18.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 20. Heck yeah.
A natural 20?
Yep.
Oh,
A
she.
natural 20.
Ooh, okay. For a natural 20, you get to make a choice.
Ooh.
On a natural 20, you can either take an ace or you can learn a new skill.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Well, I feel like I should learn some sort of trapping skill.
Okay. Sure.
As a trapper, I think it would be useful.
Post all this hunting you've done.
What's your luck bonus?
-2.
-2. Okay. You are slinking between the rocks, using your new fur coat to disguise yourself between various, junipers and bushes. And you see coming down a dry riverbed, a large, probably 4.5, 5 feet tall, large bipedal bird with this thick plumage and like these tiny little stubby wings. It's got this reptilian set of eyes that are looking out, snapping back and forth through the dry riverbed. You can tell that this is some sort of predatory, large bird. Its big beak, probably wide enough to easily pluck a few fingers off your hands. It could easily, stomp or gouge you with its feet. This thing looks pretty dangerous, but you know that it's going to have a lot of meat on it.
Delicious. All right.
What do you do?
My only means of killing it is either like finding a big club or shooting it with my pocket pistol.
Okay.
I think I'll try the pocket pistol first, but I feel like there's probably a close range for that. So I would need to use my skill of blending into the environment to actually get close to it.
All right. Well, you are quite good at sneaking. Why don't we make this a slick check to get as close as you can with advantage?
18.
So you managed to slink down to the dry riverbed. You're perched behind this little boulder that's got a bunch of like dry roots and scrub kind of growing around it. And this cassowary slowly stepping closer. It's pecking at the ground. Maybe it's found a bug or something like that. And it's just coming within range. Make an attack.
What's that?
Slick.
14.
14 is a hit. Roll damage.
Yes. Max 6.
6 damage. All right. You successfully jump out with a little bit of a aha, and you shoot it with your little pocket pistol, and the bullet finds the creature's heart, and it slumps down to the ground. You've murdered your first animal. All right. So that is worth 4 rations.
4. Oh my God. I'm going to have to do this every day.
That 5-foot bird is only worth 4 rations.
That seems like bullshit.
You also get 4 silver. Equivalent of 4 silver.
So
that would be
money?
like you could like sell its feathers or its crest or something like that. You have a treasure value associated with it.
I harvest that thing. So good. And I take one of the feathers and I don it in my cap.
Classic.
Trying to jazz it up a little,
Fan artists take note.
Yeah.
Shaun, take note.
I'm trying to polish a turd here.
He's got 2 fur coats. You've captured this animal.
All right. We're eating
Nice.
good tonight.
What do?
I drag this carcass back to camp and I flop it down in front of the 3 of you.
As you all kind of get down to chowing and relaxing, you take a look around from the top of this hill, and you are able to see some of the features of the land surrounding you. You can see the city behind, obviously, Fort Gullet, nestled in amongst the needle-like spines of the desert rock. To your east, you see the railroad that heads north to Sickwater is kind of curving along to the north and to the east. You see directly north of you that the desert kind of descends into this twisting maze of etched canyons that would have been carved probably by millions of years of river water and flood water flowing. And you suspect that maybe down there within the canyons, there's a chance to find water or find livestock or animals that are seeking out food there as well. And to the west of this kind of labyrinthine canyon, sitting up on a higher crest of hills and cliffs, you see what looks to be the silhouette of a church or a chapel of some sort.
Just a lone chapel?
Yeah, sitting up on a crest of these hills to the west. So
How far away is this?
you think you could probably get to any of these 3 locations within a day of travel?
Well, I feel like we left a little light on supplies. And if we're going to find supplies anywhere, I bet you that people at the church are going to be easy to win some supplies from without them thinking too much about it. Church people, I think, are pretty trusting. So,
I mean, I got some resources just from this here bird. Then maybe it's worth trading.
is there going to be a bird every day?
I may have overestimated my skills as a trapper. If I have to do this every day, we might be in trouble.
Very least, that chapel's gonna have community wafers. We can take a bag.
I was thinking a bird this size would feed us for like 5 or 6 days at least, but I'm told that you guys are monsters when you eat. And that this bird can only provide us 4
To be
meals.
fair, I ate my own rations, so you have 1 plus for that.
Well, apparently this bird is only going to last us a day and then 1 more ration.
It's funny how when you cut up a 5-foot animal, it really only turns into 4 dinner plates.
It was mostly feathers, I think.
It's one ration is a whole day's worth of food.
Oh, okay. So,
Dinner plate.
But you still need to have 1 a day.
so that'd be 12 meals is what I'm providing. 12 plates full of food. That's fair, I guess. Sure, whatever. I'm just going on a killing spree and kill a whole family of these things.
Sometimes there's just cattle up in people's ranches. You can kill that.
Yeah, it's an option too.
See what these church folk have. I agree with Clem. I think we should head on over to that church.
All right. So I'll have you all go to sleep.
No.
No? Somebody keeping watch until the sun sets?
Oh, yeah. Clem agreed to do that, so Clem will keep watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So the day passes. You all struggle for comfort and sleep beneath the beating sun, underneath the shade of your carriage. And
I have a small tent.
so
I'm
and
fine.
There's a small tent. It's a little humid inside after a little while, but
Fucking fancy pants Rosales over here.
the rest of the day passes without event, and the sun sets, and with it comes cooler temperatures and the light of a 1, it's full. 3, it's a new moon. Oh, it's a new moon. It is dark
Uh-oh.
out.
Oh, no.
Mm.
As the sun goes down, the bright stars shine above. You can see the twisting constellations above you, but the ground ahead of you is quite dark. You will have to light your way with lanterns or torches or whatever else you can manage to illuminate the path ahead of you.
Cigarettes.
Yes. I was going to say, is the chapel lit up at night? Like, can we see it?
You do not see a light within the chapel.
Oh, really? No one's at confession tonight?
It could be they do stuff like that during the day.
Mm.
Not at night. Okay. Yeah, I guess we need to rustle up some wood. Do we have that?
You check the carriage, and there is a bundle of torches. And
Perfect.
pulling that aside, you see beneath that there is some kindling and even some firewood.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great.
So they've given you some stuff, but
Yeah. Just not food or water.
Yeah.
they didn't know what you like to eat.
Oh, that was the problem. Oh,
Right.
Oh, they never asked.
we left too
to be
fast.
fair. Yeah.
Let's light up some torches and put them
Okay.
on the side, like on each side of the carriage, up by the mules.
Okay, so you've got some light kind of illuminating the area around it, and you are guiding the mules through the dark. As you go, everybody make me a wits check.
Clem got a 16.
Not good. 5.
Oh my God.
Remember that when you get a natural 20, you can choose to take an ace or learn a skill.
What's an ace again?
You can spend an ace to re-roll something that's not a 1 or a 20.
I will take an ace.
I didn't choose my skill from last time. Can I just choose a skill?
Didn't you?
Yeah,
pick traffic?
you're supposed to choose a skill that was connected to hunting somehow. Do you have an idea already?
The act of like walking silently.
Yeah,
So,
I have one called Quiet Step.
quiet step.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
That's how I killed that creature. Was I used my my fur coat to sneak up, but I also had to be silent. So
Okay. Sorry. So Killdread Sprains got a natural 20 on his wits. Mariposa
8.
and Archie
5.
and Clem.
16.
Okay, so Clem and Killdread, the two of you hear in the distance, it's maybe like 2 a.m. right now. It's dark, but you can hear in the distance this pop, 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 bang, bang, the unmistakable sound of gunfire. You round the corner of the hill and you see off in the distance these muzzle flashes of guns being shot in the dark. You see the dark form, maybe 30, 40 meters away from you, someone scrambling to cover behind what looks like just a big mound. And as bullets start to rip into this mound, you see spurts of like flesh and blood, and you realize that this is someone who's probably taking cover behind a horse. And on the horizon, all these muzzle flashes of bullets flying through the air in your direction towards this person. Killdread and Clem, what do you do?
So it's not us just being shot at, but we're just like kind of walking into a gunfight.
You're walking into a gunfight.
And we're close enough that we can tell that this is a horse and there's bits of flesh.
Yeah, it looks like maybe this rider's horse has been killed and they're taking cover behind it.
We're like 5 feet in front of it? Like how?
30, 40 meters.
Okay.
And you've kind of just come around the side of this hill as this fight has started in this area. Anyways.
Get down. We better find some cover. See what's happening up here.
Yeah, I think so. I think we hop off the mules and take cover behind the...
Okay, so you drop down, you take cover behind this hill, and you're going to get to take a bit of a look around here. By the starlight, you can kind of make out some stuff. And because you both each succeeded on your wits, I'm going to let you name one thing about the scene that you can add in here.
Ooh.
Add in.
Yeah, so right now we can see that there are... you're in a bit of a gully. There's hills coming up on either side of you. 20 or 30 feet tall hills that slope up away from you. There's boulders kind of dotted around in some spots, but they're mostly small. There's this person taking cover behind a horse, and further along, you can't quite make out the distance, there are these people shooting at it.
One of the people shooting, because you said there's people.
Yep.
One of the people shooting appears to be a woman.
Okay.
Who might possibly have bare ears.
Okay.
Fucking told you.
And we can tell from here, it's so far away, but we can tell they smell really strongly of coyote piss.
All right.
Like really strongly.
All right. These are not things I expected you guys to add to the scene whatsoever.
Yeah.
So you're adding cosmetic changes to the enemies. I love it. Okay. All right. Well, it's initiative time.
All right.
Initiative in Frontier Scum is really simple. Every round we roll a d6. 1 to 3, the enemies go first. 4 to 6, you guys go first. And we do that each round because things can shift and change as time goes on. So I'm going to roll. That's a 5. You 4 get to go first.
Woohoo.
Awesome.
We're closer to the guy who's being shot at, right?
Correct.
Yeah. What was the number of the other people, or we can quite count?
Right now, you just see muzzle flashes. That's something that you
Okay.
can try to get more information on by using your turn to do so. Or you can, move around or fire or whatever you want to do.
All right.
Clem is a loudmouth, and so he shouts at the guy who's getting shot at, "Partner, what's going on? Who are these people? They smell terrible."
You just hear a woman's voice yell back at you. Shut up and shoot back at them. Help me.
Okay, I shoot back.
Wait, how do we know
okay.
which ones are the good ones?
They're all fucking bastards. Shoot them.
What do they do? Hey, I'm talking to you. Ma'am.
The bullet ricochets off the dirt beside your face.
Have I used my action by asking, or can I still attack? Or
Yeah, you could still take an action.
okay, well I swing my leg around because I'm crawling on the ground, right? And I
Okay.
swing my leg around and shoot in the general direction of these bastards.
All right. This is an incredibly tough shot, so I'm going to get you to roll a slick.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Can I use an ace?
Nope. All the aces are gone.
What?
you just turned them off. You son
But I
of a-
have an ace.
When anybody rolls a natural 1,
They're all gone.
everybody loses their ace.
Oh, all of our aces. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
fuck.
Oh, no.
Wait a second. You can't use your ace on a natural 1? What's the point of having an ace?
It's to make you
Using
use
it on
it
all
as
the
soon as
other numbers.
possible.
Knew I didn't like Clem for a reason.
All right, so how does this happen in the fiction? Clem, you roll your leg up onto the hill and you fire, but you accidentally pull both triggers on the shotgun and you fly backwards off the hill, rolling back.
That's what I was
car.
imagining too.
Fuck.
Boom.
A really awkward backward somersault.
Yep.
Exactly. Mariposa, what are you doing?
How far away, I guess, does it seem like those muzzle shots are coming from?
Like rifle range, probably.
Rifle range? All right. Yeah, I guess I will cock my old repeater rifle and try to shoot into the darkness.
Into the dark, yeah.
You attack the darkness. Got
Just
it.
where the last time I saw some fire.
Okay, go ahead and roll a slick.
10.
10. It's not enough. Your bullets whiz off into the darkness.
We should just leave.
And you hear voices on the other side of these distant muzzles yelling out, she's got somebody with her. Move around, surround them. And a couple of the guns fall silent. It is, let's say, Killdread, what are you doing?
Oh, you guys hold him off. I'm going to try to get a bit closer. And I'm going to try to see if there's a way I can kind of, on my belly, kind of scoot closer.
Do you want to go up to the person who's hiding behind their horse? Or are you trying to get, like, over to the other
Yeah, I'm going
gunman?
to try to have a conversation with the person who's getting shot at.
Okay. So, this is going to be a luck.
Okay, great. That's a 0.
Okay. So you're scrambling forward in the dark and you're just like pulling yourself through the dirt and you're trying to like pull yourself from cover to cover. And in the confusion of bullets flying past you and attempting to work your way forward safely, you realize at some point that you've gone way past where you needed to be and you have overshot this person. You're now closer to halfway between the fallen horse, and the other gunman.
So you're in between the shooting?
Oh, you put yourself on the line of fire.
Oh, great. Don't worry, I got it.
Archie, what are you doing?
Archie hops off stabbing Phantom. He has to tie him up to a tree because his bloodlust is quite peaked at the moment because of the dead
You can't
horse.
sick the horse on these guys?
So you're spending your turn tying your horse up?
I guess so. And then if I have time, I will just blend in right beside it.
All right. You stand beside your horse.
Just hunker down. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
You hear the woman who's cowering behind the horse. You hear this blink, 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 blink of spent bullet casings drop onto the ground beside her. And you hear her shuffling and struggling to reload her gun. The gunmen on the other side of this valley are going to fire a barrage. And so, let's see here. Who's exposed? I need Clem and I need Killdread to roll luck checks.
Oh, not 20!
Hey.
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right, Clem, don't pick an ace.
Yeah. Pick a skill. Quick.
This is also probably a good time for me to point out that you can have maximum 6 skills. And if you learn a new one, when you have 6 already, you have to erase one that you've got.
Okay, well, I only know 3 things. So
And, I guess that means I got to do some damage to our good friend Killdread Sprains. Killdread, you're going to take 2 points of damage.
Okay,
I would be dead right now.
I'm pretty close to dead.
Okay.
Got 1 hit point.
Quick, smoke a cigarette.
Oh, does that take my health back? Like in Red Dead?
In between scenes, you can smoke to heal up, but not in the middle of a combat.
Yeah. If anything, it'll make you more noticeable to shoot.
They could see the burning of the cherry.
Yeah.
You can hear the scrabbling of a couple of these strangers climbing up some hill or running through the dust on the opposite side of this valley. It sounds like they are getting closer to you. It is your new round.
They're getting closer to us. They don't have their own light source, though, I'm assuming.
It does not seem like it, no.
So they can only see us because we have our torches, really.
And
Sorry.
in fact,
Put it out, you fools.
I rolled a 1 on initiative, so enemies go first.
Oh, no.
So I need another luck roll from Clem and Killdread.
There we go, 15.
You're good.
12.
You're good. Bullets whiz past your ears, but none take purchase. And Mariposa, you look up and you see a man perched at the top of the hill. He has just arrived there and at the end of his turn, and he is bearing down on you with a weapon. Archie, you can hear a couple more men coming from your left.
All right.
It is your guys' turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to tell you about the new skill I just took, which is that Clem can throw his voice.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so Clem's going to show off his new skill. He's going to throw his voice. And so it's going to sound like from behind all of these bastards that Clem says, Yippee-ki-yay! Look behind you, bastards! And they all have to turn around to see where he's shouting from, right? So
with advantage, I would like you to roll a slick.
13.
13. Okay. You hear confused yelling from the other side of the valley. Who is next?
I'll go. With the throwing of the voice, I use that as my cover to sneakily move towards them, skulking in the heavy grass and stuff.
Okay. Moving towards these two guys you heard coming from the side.
Yep, and I kind of take a knee and ready my pistol.
Just as you get down to your knee, you lift your pistol up, and you can see a dark form moving through the grass in front of you. You have time to fire.
I fire.
Okay. You're pretty close.
This is wits.
It's a slick.
Okay. 16.
16's a hit. Roll your damage.
6. I am deadly with this little pistol.
Nice. Okay. That kills him. You fire. The bullet launches through his chest, and this dark form just like and slumps down into the grass. His companion beside him, alerted to you by the noise, turns towards you. We got Killdread and Mariposa still.
You were saying there was a man sort of above me, right?
Yeah, like he's just like come into the light, and he's bearing down. He's probably only 25 feet away now, aiming directly down at you with a shotgun.
I'm going to leap forward out of the light, but as I'm doing that, I'm going to try to take a pot shot at him.
Okay. Because he is so close and he is fully illuminated, you hit.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
Roll your damage.
A 1. Damn it.
Okay,
We're
you
so
have
shitty.
triggered another fun thing.
Oh, okay.
On a 1, on a damage roll, you run out of bullets.
No.
So
That's
fun.
so fun, Shaun.
Yeah.
So you do your damage. He takes the 1 point, but you hear a as you have run out of ammunition in the gun. You'll have to reload it. But he is winged by this bullet, and he stumbles back. Ugh. And Killdread, last but not least.
So, because I'm kind of close to the folks that are shooting at this woman,
Yeah.
am I close enough to shoot at them as well?
Yeah, you could take a shot. You
Okay.
can you see where some of the muzzle flare is, and as one of them turns to check behind him, you can see this dark form kind of turn away from you. Still a tougher shot will be a slick because there's no light over here.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
All right, do you take an ace or do you take
I'm
a
going
skill?
to take an ace.
All righty.
And then 2 damage.
All right, you deal 2 damage to this guy. That's the end of the round. You hear the woman behind the horse has refilled her bullets, and she begins to fire into the dark.
I mean, I really hope we picked the right side.
They shot at us too. So.
She is a bear woman.
She fires blindly into the dark, and you hear a scream of pain as yet another bandit falls to the ground. This is one of the ones that
bandits so
Killdread was
good.
just shooting at. Well, yeah, I mean, these could be
Or
sheriffs.
bandits.
It's a sheriff posse.
They're bastard bandits.
They're bastards.
They're bastards, I told you. That's the end of that round. It is a new round, and I have rolled that you guys go first.
I'm going to go first then.
Okay.
That gentleman that I just winged, I'm going to use my quiet step to get closer to him. And I'm going to stab him with my saber.
Oh, you rush up to him with your saber through the dark. We'll say you got this with advantage because yeah, you're sneaky. A melee attack is grit.
Jesus Christ. I got a 6 there.
A 6 with advantage.
Yes.
You are now toe to toe with this guy,
Oh, no.
and he is pulling his shotgun around to try and shoot at this form that just attempts to stab him with a saber. It's Clem, Killdread, or Archie.
Killdread is just going to keep trying to shoot this guy that I shot first time.
Yeah, you see one more dark form in front of you, so you can try and take out this other one.
Well, that's a 2, so I'm going to re-roll. 'Cause I have an ace.
Use your ace.
Use that ice.
That's a 5.
That's a miss. Brap, 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 brap. All right. Archie or Clem.
Well, you said there's a guy right nearby me, so
Yep.
I'm gonna do like a sweet like tuck and roll. And it doesn't say I have a knife. Do we have to have listed that we have a knife or something, or do we just? Is this like one of those games where everyone has a knife?
You're a trapper and a skinner. You would have some sort of knife.
All right, I take out my Bowie knife and I do a sweet roll towards him, and then I attempt to thrust up into his stomach.
Okay. Roll a grit.
14.
14 is enough to hit.
Yes.
Your damage is going to be D4.
4.
This weapon has the exploding property. So when you roll max, you roll again and add it together.
What the? Okay, you'll have to
Dang.
explain why a Bowie knife has an exploding property.
Because you're just going to get in there and twist, cowboy.
Oh, okay. Dang, I'm nasty, boy. That's another 4. I've
going.
only rolled max damage.
Keep going.
Come and twist him, Archie.
Oh my god.
You're
Well,
death rolling right now, man.
I need
Like a fucking
meat
crocodile.
for stabbing Phantom right here. So, all right, 2. There we go. So
All right.
10 damage total.
10 damage. You murder
Whoa.
yet another.
Now we know why he's called Stabbin' Phantom.
Hey, Clem. Just in the edge of the light of the cart, you can see Mariposa wrestling her saber up against this shotgun-wielding bandit. What do you do?
I know that I kind of embarrassed myself earlier when I tried to shoot my leg gun and just got blown back. So I'm going to try to redeem myself and really like show off for everybody. So I'm going to do like a spin move and then shoot my revolver.
Your actual gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I do it. Like almost like a dance move.
That was like breakdancing where you're like spinning on your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a breakdancer, like Ray Gun, the famous breakdancer. I'm going to do a spin and then shoot my
Like a ray
revolver
gun.
to try to impress
And
everybody.
then a little kangaroo
Okay.
hop.
I want you to roll a slick to shoot, sorry. And Cristina, I need you to roll luck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I got an 18.
Well, I've rolled a 2.
All right.
Okay. I'm glad I rolled higher.
The bullet goes wide and does not hit Mariposa as she's locked in this deadly melee.
Can you just establish that the reason he missed was because he spun?
Yeah,
It was definitely
it was good. That's why.
It was the Kanga
exactly
hop.
why.
He got a little dizzy.
All right. As bullets fly and the glint of blades sparkle under the stars, a shotgun turns directly towards Mariposa's exposed chest,
Oh.
and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for listening once again to the House of Bob. You can help our podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. You can also follow us on your favorite social media platform at the House of Bob. You can come chat with us on Discord. And most of all, the number one way to support us is by supporting us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/thehouseofbob. All the links are in the show notes. Love that you guys came and joined us today. Thank you so much.
Aw.
This show is possible due to all of our patrons who get one-shots, commentary, and other cool stuff. Art for this campaign is by me, Shaun Makes. Audio production is by Astronomic Audio. And music is by Duke Albert, John Julius, and Mike Hammock. Thanks again for listening, and roll on. Yeehaw!
I'm a cowboy.
I'm a hot dog.
That's about what you are, Clem. Yeah.
I'm a game marshal.
I mean,
Check.
1, 2.
3, 4.
I gotta put you on a different channel.
Fucking switch my channel.
Oh, you have to. No, you're normally the audio person, I think, aren't you, on that side, Cristina? Or
Oh,
is
yeah.
Jake normally the. Yeah,
No,
you were.
it's always me, but for some reason I can't
Yeah, that lazy
find
Jake.
the mono.
Jake's usually the co-pilot, and today I'm the co-pilot. So
What the fuck? Where is it? No. It's usually like right here. I can drop down it, but I don't see.
If only there was like a mic tech guy.
I know.
I'll come take a look.
You have to come so far over.
I know. I'm like, you're like,
Yeah, that's what I was cooking.
That was like the perfect transition time too.
Exactly.
yeah.
Fuck is it?
It should be right there. Oh, there we
Never
go.
good
What
when
the
the
hell?
audio
How
tech
did that
guy is
happen?
like, I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah, now it's good. I've never seen it do that before.
There we go. Fucking
Alrighty.
earning my salary today, folks.
Oh, man, I'm glad we're
get paid
paying
for
you
this one.
so much.
Yeah. The one recording thing you don't get paid for.
There's a lot of things I don't get paid for.
Really?
Would you like to talk about it?
I
Yeah,
would
let's
like to talk about
let's
that. I was actually
monetize
hoping
it.
that's what we could use tonight's session for, is I've had a chip on my shoulder about
About all the unpaid labor you do?
but all the unpaid labor I do. No,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
going to keep coloring then.
It's just like my real therapist.
Yeah. Hey, man, they got to do
She's
a
back
lot
there
of
with a bunch of
bullshit.
Power Ranger color books.
Ah, shit,
Oh,
that was
wait,
the
this
Red
is the-
Ranger. Oh,
What
he's
do you see
green.
when you look at the pink ranger?
What do you feel?
They're all pink
when you
rangers
look
when
at
I
this
draw.
Picture of a Dimetrodon. All right.
Do you feel like you're part of a unit? A morphin unit?
Joining me today is, of course, Dan.
Howdy.
Dan, who's your character?
I am playing Archie Elseworth.
Janette.
Oh no, I forgot my character's name.
Jesus.
You are Killdread.
Killdread Sprains.
Sprains. It's not written anywhere on my Frontier Scum wanted sheet.
I have
That's
it.
insane.
I have it written down right there.
How does Dan
I got
have it written
notes.
down?
I have notes.
I've got everybody's names written on the back of my character sheet at home.
Okay,
Which is not here today.
That's not helpful,
What the
yeah.
fuck? Yeah. Why'd you even tell us that?
Hello, Janette.
Hello.
and,
Yippee-ki up.
and who's your character?
My character is Killdread Sprains. Yes, Killdread Skunk Egg Sprains.
Got it.
Okay.
Alex,
You also-
hello.
You also didn't have to say the
Hello.
full name.
Yes, I did.
What's your character name, Alex?
My character is Mr. Clem Cuddles the Third.
Oh, a mister. Well, I tip a hat to you, sir.
Tip of the hat to you.
And Cristina.
Hello, I'm Mariposa Dela Cruz Rosales.
Cristina understood the assignment. Nice work.
Yeah, I did okay too.
I had it written down on my sheet, so that helped.
Me too.
Way to brag.
Ye who is without sin, cast the first stone.
Marshal's tumbleweed.
Done. I'm throwing stones left and right.
This guy's got so much empty sin in his gauge. It's crazy.
Oh no. This is really bad. Did you say a D20?
A D20 plus luck.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I got a -4.
A -4?
Yep.
How is that possible? Do you have a -4 to luck?
I got a -3. Oh no, I got a 1. Okay, so never mind. -2.
Okay, what?
That's
pretty
so... Anything in the
1,
minuses is
0,
generally bad.
3.
What?
I don't know.
I rolled a
Just keep
natural
saying
1.
numbers.
I rolled a natural 1.
You rolled a natural 1, so you have a -2.
-3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have a negative.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Negative
I was-
2. 2.
so
we got
There's
it.
whatever
Okay.
These
I should've
two
just
got.
lied. The dogs are too distracting. They're all
Yeah.
cute and stuff in the background. I wasn't listening, sorry.
I think the rest heard it. It's on the recording.
You've murdered your first animal. Pete is all over us now. We're going to get sued and podcast canceled. Thanks, Dan.
No problem.
Let them. Wait till they find out how I've been making sound effects for blood all this time.
Oh, dear.
Have you ever tried sleeping in a tent during midday and plus 30?
I bet it's actually
So
really
bad.
hot.
So bad.
I've hotboxed a tent in
But,
midday, but
That sounds nice.
Clem or Alex?
But Mariposa is gonna pretend like it's fine and not give up.
All right. These are not things I expected you guys to add to the scene whatsoever.
Yeah, considering I was making that shit up.
Oh,
Yeah.
and there's 30 packs of rations.
I'm just like, anything useful on them would have been helpful. But
No, one might be a bear. Actually, she may not be. It just looks like that in the darkness.
it
Right?
sounds
Right?
like they've spilled their urine coyote, which is upsetting on so many levels. But
You start shooting at them.
it's the way of the road, boys. It's the way of the road.
And if you learn a new one, when you have 6 already, you have to erase one that you've got.
Okay, well, I only know
Like a
3
Pokemon.
things.
Yeah, like a Pokemon.
Oh, like a Pokemon. Okay.
cooler Pokemon. I dig it. Archie.
And
Coyote piss.
stumbles back. Ugh.
Oh no, it's Arnold.
Yeah, it's this guy's Austrian.
Get to the chopper.
Delod.
The chopper's his horse.